Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. We're all ready. Hey, thanks for watching 20-Sided Night, everybody. I am Lance, and so to my right we have the always beautiful Craig.
I'm also Craig Kowalski in the game. I am a human mechanic, and I like to ask my friends to drink more.
Yeah, we have our sober Sally to his right.
I think we're finally gonna get off this place.
And would you say your name and explain yourself, please?
I don't need to. I got this.
You better drink up. Alright, so across from him.
Hey, I'm Evan. I play Baylor Corva, the goodly cleric of Abadar, and also the healer of the group.
And co-star on this shit show. And who are you?
And I'm Jonah, the android mechanic.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And so I'm...
Don't touch me.
And I'm Lance, the village creep, and thanks again for watching 20-Sided Night. Okay, so, who wants to catch us up for 1 point of inspiration?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, basically, we did that one thing, and then me and Triple Decker were trying to leave, and Hank's like, wait a minute, these guys still gotta work at their sentence. And I said, come on, Hank, be cool. And he said, alright, I'll be cool. It's like, hey, wanna be our friend and go to space? He's like, yeah. And he was sort of, and he's defecting to America. So basically, I went to like true Koreans, like, hey, listen, you come with us, you can have like candy and not have to like kill 50 men for it.
Come to Space America.
Alright.
Space America.
And you've also defeated the Hellgas that were Harry and Boomhauer and his crew. He went up north, and you've decided that you are going to be just going with the 2 samples of powdered plant matter instead of capturing a Hellgas and then also a plants.
Yeah.
See, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're going with?
Yep.
There you go. And so, yes, by the way, folks home watching your underwear, the inspiration coins that I give out, those aren't in the Starfinder core rulebook. Those are just things that we carried over from Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So if you are playing by the rules, don't put them in your games, because it's something we do, because homebrew. Yeah, so who's going first? Who's doing what?
So are we like getting to the ship, or are we at the ship?
Well, we'd be walking to where the shuttle is.
Alright.
I remember it was Ralston Way.
I go to Karen and try to select a
I remember
soda
his whole name.
to see if the vending machine function still works.
It does.
Ooh, is it a blueberry flavor?
You just see a bunch of alien nonsense. Like if you were to go to Sweden and get one of their gross sodas.
I
And okay, so you see all the gross sodas, a tab, and then the rest of the gross soda that they got going on there.
Just no soda.
so I just
Shut
go to
up.
Hank and I ask him, hey Hank, since we're I kind of like buddies now, what would you say is a good soda? Or
I like the
beverage?
cool, refreshing taste of the tab. It sort of looks to it, gives it a nice like slow stare, and goes back to looking at you. He's giving you that same 1,000-mile stare that he was giving earlier,
Yeah.
where he seems uncomfortable in his skin and very wavy. His words are real dreamlike.
You need to give him the tab. It's the only way.
I press the tab button twice. Does Karen produce 2 tabs?
Hey, that's an exit port only.
Yeah, also, remember, she was made from a vending machine based on a ship from...
Yeah, I know.
No, from our civilization.
Yeah, it's still a bunch of gross and then tab. Tab is known in the universe.
I'm gonna try to do the digital version of the quarter with a string on it.
You can try.
Would that be a computer or an engineering check?
It'll be a computer's check.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that because I'm like, this is bullshit.
I'm like,
Damn,
Dad.
she has a 19 perception, right?
Again. No, this is, at this point I don't really care if she can see it. It's like, no, I made you. I put you to this body. I gave you a body, I can take you out of it.
Yeah, I'll start whistling in the air for the ship to come.
Hey,
It's
boy.
not like a dog or Nathaniel. It's gonna whisper off, like whistle off into the distance. So like
Do
he,
you have the keys, Bello?
Fine. I
Yeah,
paid
but
the
also remember
$2.
yeah, their APC sort of drove off. So
Yeah, but also our...
Do you have the keys to the ship?
I mean, yeah, I know the password to open the door stuff, but also remember, it's shuttlecraft. Remember how our communicators don't work?
The extra nice.
you know how there's like a nuclear explosion.
Dang it,
that's
still
happening
doesn't work.
here? Yeah.
we have to
And he sort of says a lot of for you here too. I'm gonna resolve this Karen thing first, so
Okay.
go on, boy.
At this point, I'm like, this is too much. No, in my head, I just hear my AI going, "Oh, come on! It's just 2 credits, Jonah. What's 2 credits gonna hurt? It's more the fact that I helped Peter. But come on now, your friend's right. She's an intelligent person too. She's an AI like you are. Oh, we're going there. We're fine.
Ooh, racist.
You know what? Screw you. You're not gonna hear me for at least a month, mister." And I just think, you'll be back. And I paid
Whoa.
2 credits.
Okay, so you paid 2 credits. 2 delicious, ice cold tabs come tumbling out.
Is
one
there
after
light?
The other thing, one after the other. After they, while they're cascading through, you hear this slow hum of the tab theme song that's heard and listened to by every boy and girl in the back world.
And I get a tab and I give it to a new. Oh, we back at the ship yet?
No, because you guys you remember Hank and Triple Deck and whoever else is helping is looking around for a suitable automobile
Okay.
where they can sort of scoot together.
I'll do it. So you just make a perception checks or?
Yeah. What's your you guys can also
How long
take
is this
10
going
or
to
take
take us?
20.
Like, how long are we?
You guys can do a take 10 or take 20 on this. You
my
have as long as you guys have 5 days. You guys have an hour or
passive
so.
is 21.
If you want to take a 10 or take a 20, go for it.
I'll just roll so
Oh, that's a new fan. Like if he knows,
unnatural
it's
20.
almost like the area for cost.
He's looking around. He ushers you all to You notice that there's no vehicles out on the streets, but he didn't mention they're around. And you do see the pavings of roads about. As he does walk into one of the lots in front of the building, he presses a button on it, like a large not electron, but like a click, like bam, what has a big plunger in it. He presses that, and then a large door slides open and out, and he sort of ushers you all downstairs to a to a basement-like garage.
Oh, cool.
It's filled with just various vehicles of most of them look like none of them really high end, but they all do have little. What's everybody's perception?
Passive or my perception, right?
Yes, passive.
I want to say
21.
15.
Okay. What's crimes?
I don't know.
Passive is 10.
Just this? Oh, 10 plus this?
Your percent.
Okay, so it's 19.
Okay, so the two of you notice, Krang and Baylor, the two of you notice that all of the vehicles, they're on treads as opposed to wheels, and they also have little white tabs on the front, all underneath the windshield.
Parking tickets?
Presumably, yes. So he does look around to the group, and he's sort of looking for different vehicles. And he sees an old pickup, like an old pickup truck, but the face of it is longer and it's wide and sort of fans out on the front.
It's like an El Camino.
No, it's like a pickup truck, right?
Like a plow. Yeah.
Think of exactly, like a plow sort of thing, but it has a larger back to it, like a truck.
Oh, okay.
Like a Ford F-150 Super Duty. Give me a truck. And so he lowers he looks to it. He pulls out the ramp to it, and he sort of points to Karen, and wordlessly sort of points to the truck bed as he wheels around the front. If you want to pay attention to what he's doing, or if you want to look around the garage, we'll go to you right now.
I call a cool guy.
I did as leaving because I don't know. I'll kind of look around.
Okay, so what are you looking? Are you looking for anything in particular? Or just looking?
No, I'm just kind of looking because it's a new place. It's like, for some reason their cars don't fly or have wheels. Weird.
Okay, so you see an inferior vending machine
Alright.
off in the distance. The power is off, and the face of it is broken open, and it's empty. All except for coconut water. The coconut water has been untouched.
And it's still this nice packaging.
Yeah, it looks like if you were remember those pictures of the looting when the hurricane hit Florida?
Oh yeah.
And you saw everything was gone except for the vegan food. It's like that. It's untouched. Nobody even bothered to tip it over. It's like, why was the energy hurting it? And it is. It's like that. But coconut water. I'm sorry. I like coconut water. Knows what it did to me, Craig.
Alright, I'll just kind of
Like Florida.
I don't know, let's kind of look around and wait for Hank to do
Okay.
his thing.
He unceremoniously breaks the window with the butt of his rifle. And he's unlocked the door. The alarms happen for a bit as he does like sort of do something with the mechanics on the inside. Doesn't take him long. That was for minutes, but it doesn't take him long as he is able to start it. He ushers you all inside, and he sort of takes the sticker, not the sticker, but the little white tag from the windshield where the wipers are. He takes them out, like they're on the inside, but he takes them out. He folds it, puts it inside his little pocket, and he begins to drive out.
Okay.
Cool. So we're on our way back to the ship.
Or the shuttlecraft.
Yes. It's a quiet drive back to the shuttlecraft. It takes about an hour to get out of this area, and a few more stops along the way. Everybody give me a fortitude save.
18?
10. No,
18.
16.
16. Okay, and a perception check as well.
21.
Okay.
15.
11.
19.
Okay, so anybody who got above an 18, so that'll be the two of you, you do see the large body of that giant worm creature that he pointed at before, with its rows of eyes and its body sort of lumbering above, like on top of the sprawl there. Remember when we got around here? So it's easy to presume which way you're all headed. The perception check was to see like anybody who got below, not perception, but the fortitude save, who got below a 13 for fortitude. Okay, you begin to feel sick as your skin is a little bit. What was your number?
Radiation poisoning.
Indeed it was. What was your number?
11.
11. Okay, your skin starts to itch, and you see Hank sort of looking over at you. He eventually slides down to the seat that you're on. Well, not that you're on, but like he sort of slides over to you, like while he's driving, so like he's here, and he sort of looks over at you, and he sort of stops the vehicle. He asks you very curtly, how long has your suit been ruptured?
I didn't know my suit was ruptured. I didn't get hit in combat. I don't know.
Yeah, he looks over to you, and he sort of takes out a piece of his he looks around in the medical satchel. He takes a bit of duct tapes your suit closed. When we get out of this storm onto your shuttle that you're mentioning, I would like to look you over. We have 2 days. We have a couple days before it gets serious.
Okay.
Hank, are you like
How long until you're you gotta be a jack of all trades in my line of work.
Cool.
I sort of look at Krang as we're pulling over, like, hey, womp, good condition.
Okay.
So I'm not tired, but I don't have it.
He says something in his own language.
Yeah.
As he does that, you recognize it as, you hear it as Keres Cthulhu. It's looking at you and looking at you. He puts the car back and driving speeds into the directions you're directing him to.
Yeah.
Would I know what that means?
Time
in prison.
You would.
Yeah.
You wouldn't recognize this because this didn't come up. But Krang and you, Jonah, you'd recognize it as. Oh God, there's miracles all around me.
Okay.
As we're going there and directing him, I want to be sort of messing around with the radio, because remember, we were transmitting radio broadcasts of, like, radio and also TV, basically signals of Avatar stuff. I want to see if they're playing that on the radio at all.
Oh, let's not stop. Well, you find one station that's able to get, because it's static, Spanish radio station, static, and then you're able to hear just like the blessed wording of Abadar break through the hum. It's a little bit hard to hear.
Yeah.
Like it's just staticky and whatnot, but you do hear your God's words pushing through.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Today's specials is beef.
So this will be about a 1-day drive. Eventually, he sort of pulls over, stretches his legs. He doesn't eat, but he does sort of examine
Mm-hmm.
this vehicle that he's on, and he asks, you, how much longer until we're at your mighty shuttle?
Because like we're driving, about how far would I
You
know,
can
could I
definitely give
reckon?
me a survival check.
survival? Let's see, 22.
22? You got you about 2 days more.
Is the vehicle alright?
We're running low on gas, so we may have to switch. But 2 days?
Gas.
Fuel.
Anything we can do about gas?
Well, I mean, I picked this truck for a reason. It's good on fuel, but we may need to swap it out, whatever we can find.
Do we have anything between here and there?
Let's see here.
We're headed straight at it?
Yeah.
We got
Any towns or anything we can
we
stop
got the town of Creflo coming up.
Okay.
About a day's travel.
Do
Do you know if they were
that far? Or?
they evacuated?
No, maybe.
So, it's weird to buy gas.
We could steal gas if they were dead.
Well, I mean, I don't want to.
It's not stealing if they're dead.
Well, I don't want to butcher us down. Well, I mean, they
Good one,
weren't
Hank.
evacuated,
Right.
so that means they're still there. And we'd freak them out.
I'll go ahead.
I mean, I can
Well, let's
kinda,
cross that bridge when we get to it. As you sort of continues to drive on, you see that the hills have given, the blast of hills have given way, and the dust is becoming lesser and lesser. With the next you travel as well as you're far enough away from the epicenter. And there are, he says, hey, get down.
I get down.
Do you all get down?
Yeah, I get down.
well, because it's been is this next day? Or?
Yeah.
All right, so I have to cast share language. This time I'm only gonna do it for common.
Did he do that gesture? Like,
Yeah.
I get down immediately.
So since it is a new day, what I'll do is I'll share language. Then, let's see, also, as he's saying, get down, and I don't get down. I sort of, use
That would go farther.
use my spell disguise self to make me look like a lizard, one of Hank,
Okay.
like a
Like
little
look just
bit.
like Hank, like
Well, no, not just like him. Like I'll take some of the differences in coloration
Add a
that I've
mustache.
seen with
Add
like
a
the other of his kind that I've seen. Like I'll take sort of like the nose area of that guy on the ship that thought it was hot shit and I had to put him down like a dog. Just bits and pieces of people, just like so. It'll probably look weird to
So
them.
I'll ask you a question for that. Hank is green. Pick a color: green, brown, or yellow.
Yellow.
Don't look at that. Hank says.
Ooh.
Don't do it.
Why?
Stop.
What's wrong with yellow?
Don't do it. Do something
I'll make myself green.
else. Okay, good. He uses this nod.
Okay, that's a question for later, but how weird do I look? 'Cause I've taken like some of the facial
Yeah.
features of.
He says the same thing you said earlier.
I
But then he,
try and make myself look like a blanket.
and then he says to you, your nose is kind of big, but it shouldn't stand out.
All right.
And I'll be like crouching.
All right. So, I don't have any of your money, or your currency.
Okay.
So do you have a wallet or something? Or?
He looks around. He gets into the glove box. No, this poor sucker did. He gets a little far out. Give me a life science check.
And we crouching like in the truck, or I'll let you grab that.
Life science. That's going to be a mighty 11.
Okay. It just looks like one of these other dirty people that's scrounging around with a lower technology,
All right.
praying to some heathen god.
Well, I mean, so because they're blasting, the Abdar stuff, it seemed like they're just playing it back, and then
It looks like it's just on repeat. Some voice is shouting over it. So, but yeah, it looks like they're just sort of playing it back to you. It doesn't seem like there's some voice shouting over it every once in a while, but it's not like they're like listening. It's not like they're playing like a show. More like they're playing it over like, oh God, aliens came. What's the broadcast? Oh God, what
What's
are
it
people
mean?
saying? I don't know, but there's also a time we got glassed.
Yeah, and like as we were driving, we like, so Hank, what are they? Because you can speak my language, but I can't speak yours. What are they saying?
into it, listening into the voice that's talking.
Yeah.
And he says, well, good news they don't know you're here. Bad news, I think this place is gonna have some problems that I won't be here for. Same with my problem.
What kind of problems?
They're blaming us on the hell gas.
Oh.
So, good news is, Boom decided to send, Boom sent the messages out to, he's giving that same dreamy sort of stammer
Yeah.
as before. Ooh. He sort of stops talking for a bit.
Alright. Well, let's go get gas and then continue on out of here.
He said, right, yeah.
He's got that condition again.
Just needs to go to tab.
Yeah, no.
I look at you like, do you want to know?
I guess I'll just cast remove condition on him again as he's weird, because
No,
I need him to be not weird right now.
Okay, so as you cast a move condition on him, he does accept another tab. He drives faster.
Hey,
The car
real
is
quick question, Hank, while we're driving here. You sometimes stop and zone out for a little bit, and we have to kind of bring you back. What's going on, man? Do you know anything about that?
don't, but if I have to get.
You get like a glossy look on your face, you kind of zone out, and then you
I believe our friend's fine. He just needs a tap.
need a jolt.
He looks to you all. He gives you all a bit of a sigh. He sort of opens up his medical satchels he's been using to do things like duct tape up your suits,
Yeah.
things like that. He opens up the satchel, and you do see a vial of the powder that's been being used. Like that was the powder that you've all been. He's been warning you all against. And you see it's halfway gone.
Yeah.
Like, are my vials still in?
No, your vials are fine.
Okay, it's like,
He has his own.
oh, Hank.
Hank, are you dying? Or are you turning into a Hellgast?
Hank, listen.
We're your friends, man.
How's that tab you drinking?
It's good.
Listen, Hank, I know I'm gonna go kind of a full preacher mode. Like, listen, Hank, I know in this life there can be struggles and tribulations, times where the world doesn't make a lot of sense. You may turn to any sort of thing that will comfort you, but listen here, like we're all saying, we're here for you, we're friends, and there's a higher power, and there is a higher power that you can turn to in your hour and need to help you overcome your cravings.
As he says that, I just lift up the tab can.
When we get he says this with the, give me a sense motive check if you want to.
Let's see, 17.
He says this, clearly holding back a smile, like excitement. When we leave this planet, and that's when the smile cracks through. We'll talk about the Zing.
Okay.
But for now, we need to focus on
Yeah.
getting y'all off of here.
Yeah. Let's get gas and get this down.
Okay, so a few hours crawl through, and basically it's pretty
From here on out,
Mhm.
I don't know if I need to do this in stealth or, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching Hank the entire time, and I probably will have a ready action to fire on him if he turns into a Hellgast.
Oh no! Alright, give me a sense motive and a stealth check. By the way, you do know that the Hellgast are a completely different race of people. Like, think of like the lizard people as basically like, think of Hank and the people in the doorknob citizens
So
as.
you didn't maybe explain what he had explained what the file does before, like what the stuff does.
So do you want to ask him what it is on the like while?
Yeah. Let's just ask him that maybe before this, because I thought it turned him into Hellgas. So
No, it's like it's
Maybe
like if
on-
Evan kept taking Robitussin, he
Okay.
does just kind of turns like a black guy. You know,
Basically, it's a very special.
he'll start screaming the N-word, but he won't turn into a black guy.
You know what, Hank? Instead, Triple Decker Holodeck can drive for you. I mean, you've been driving for a day and a half. I didn't have you fall asleep at the wheel.
He pulls the car.
The truck.
Once we stop, seeing the row of vehicles up ahead, as he points, you guys have been passing cars for a while now, but just for reasons he hasn't really stopped. Whether it be, why it's going to be a bigger issue here to stop here than have to go another legs and get gas. Why not go halfway point? Why not stop until this thing runs out, and then we'll switch.
Okay.
But once we get lower on gas, that'll be a good idea.
Okay. I would just hate to have you zone out while you're driving.
It does ask you, but you do have to do it as stealth. Stealth and a sense motive.
Stealth and sense motive.
Yeah.
So how long is it taking us for us to load for
Stealth
this
is
town?
10. Sense motive is 5.
Okay. You don't make it very cool. Like you make a decently quiet job of it. Like it's like.
But he notices that I'm watching him.
Yeah. But
I'll
he does
watch.
sort of he opens up his feel, like you know how like if you're talking to somebody and they're really guarded and they sort of open up their feelings to you a little bit more, like just with their posture and positioning.
Yeah.
He does clearly do that to you.
Okay.
Almost as if he's aware, but he doesn't.
He knows I'm nervous, but he's trying to put me at ease.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how long, because I thought we were just sort of blowing, like, basically getting gas and then blowing out of this town.
So he doesn't stop for a while, and then he's sort of like he's looking for something.
What are you looking for, Hank?
He sort of like nods with the back of his head over to Karen in the back.
Yeah.
We can't take anything.
Well, I mean,
She won't
why
fit.
don't we just fill up the vehicle with fuel?
You got a hose?
I mean, isn't it like a refueling station?
You haven't seen one.
Well, I mean, how are refueling stations rare?
No, but we just haven't. Listen, we're taking the highway.
Okay.
I figure we'll get a large vehicle when we get to it. Until then, we will do this.
Alright.
I kind of think this might be a weird thing. As I give him
He
another,
sort of pulls off into a back road.
as I give him another tab, like, is there a place that's near vehicles but near a lot of electronics? Maybe we can drive on something that runs on electricity.
The f talking about, boy?
It's one of those, and I say that whether he says for miracles.
No. You can't. No.
And I give him another
He
tab.
sort of like
hey,
turns.
bud.
He sort of like turns his shoulder like. It's like if you were to mention an electric, like
4 tabs is enough, my
he
friend.
turns his
Plus, you
shoulder.
only had 2, and you had to pay Karen for
Yeah.
one.
So it's just
Where
like,
do you get these extra tab from?
it's just like every time we're pulling over to stretch our legs, it's like, come on, Karen, give me more
Who's
tab.
been paying Karen for these tabs?
Who has been paying Karen for these
No,
tabs?
I have.
And two,
Oh.
it's sort of like if you were back in
Yeah.
like this. It's sort of like if you were back in like the 50s and 60s, and you're like, but what about an electric car? It's like, what are you, an idiot?
But like, come on, man. And I give him tab like it's real.
So take that request in the cup holder, puts his hand on it for a
He
bit.
sips like a quarter of it, but leaves it in the car until it just gets uncarbonated and throws it out the window.
But he eventually stops. While as they're switching vehicles, he doesn't stumble getting out, but you can see he like sort of looks dazed a little bit, and he gets into the back seat of it. It's not the same model of vehicle. It looks like he has been looking for this.
Yeah.
It's like if I was driving my car and then I was looking for another Chrysler 200.
Yeah.
It's something similar to that.
Okay.
It's a very similar car. This one's blue instead of red.
Well, it was. I kind of like look like up in the hood to see where the battery would be, and then
He doesn't pop the hood. He says, "Get in the car, boy." Because you got to pop the hood.
Wait, so we're switching cars?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab a rubber hose from the other car, just pop the engine and pull
Yeah,
it
let's do
out.
that. And then if you want to check into the engine, though, he's pulling out. Yeah. You can give me an engineering check.
Do I need one for that?
No.
Is that like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
You're good enough where you won't need one.
28. What I'm trying to do with this 28 is more or less just kind of see if it is possible with the technology that's here, if we can actually make a car that runs on electricity.
No, again,
increase
it's
the
like-
fuel efficiency. You mean?
Again, it's like if any of you are old enough to remember the good old AMC. I'm sorry, the AMCs. It's like that compared to a Prius. It ain't gonna work out, okay?
Right.
Remember those
But-
AMCs, the cars?
Yeah. But now, like
It's
I
like
know now.
Plymouths. That's another car.
So Back to the
that died.
Future.
Yeah. So with that 28, I know for a fact that their technology isn't. I guess like if that's enough for me to jury rig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of sigh in sadness. Buy another tab and drink it.
Karen's gonna say, "All right, that's where I'm gonna cut you off."
Oh no.
Alright, that's where I'm gonna cut
I just look
you
at
off.
Karen. It's like, Karen, you all you could have done is just give me that one for free.
Well, listen here, you've had enough.
Oh no.
5 tabs is enough there, you hear me, Jonah?
Hey, first of all, I won't have 2.
You've bought 5, I don't care what you do with them, but 5 tabs is enough.
Are you out of tab?
No.
As the
Which is an internal policy.
But I
that
do
prevents
care about what happens
this.
to. But I do care about what happens to you.
Hey, guys, you
I
should.
know.
Hey, guys, Karen's super cool, but she's too cool for this area. We don't want to cause, have people look at us. So let's just get in the car. Get in the car. Come on.
You do see a litany of dead bodies hanging out of cars, ashen corpses.
Oh, I thought we were driving like you said, where they evacuated, like.
Exactly.
They didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like when you said like.
Yeah. I mean, the radiation and the storm has
Still
died
close.
down for like a while now, like
Yeah.
a day's travel back. But you still see dead bodies.
Oh, I thought this was like a bustling city with like people, and that's all
No,
we
it's
had.
just a desolate fuck.
Okay, so
It used to be civilized.
okay, my whole thing is I thought we were like driving through a town that's sort of like outside the blast radius, and then they're just like, well, something happened over there, but going to the store.
No.
All right,
No, the bodies.
all right, then never mind. Sorry, that's what I was thinking.
So he switches cars and he goes off to some back road. Does anybody else do anything from here?
I reassured Karen that as being an android, I don't have to worry about as much about the sugar intake, the cholesterol, the poisons. As
Also, if you buy all the tab, who's getting the rest of the tab? You thought about that?
yeah, so far it's been 2 people.
There's messing with my tab supplies, man.
Does anyone else?
I don't know
have
how
tab?
long we're gonna be here. Okay, this plant doesn't have tab, as they, but as the cars. And also, are you doing this while they're driving, or are you all parked, or how is this tab situation work? He does go off into a back road. Therefore, that heads off in the direction. He directs you to going another day's travel. He points to a star at night, and he shows it like where it would be in the daytime. Just keep heading that way. Another day. Give me a 40 feet save.
Almost 16.
16's able to get you there as long as you like a 10, you're fine. You're fatigued, but you do see the large bluff that your shuttle is on.
Alright, check for space mice.
What are you all looking at as he looks at it? It's a rock.
Check for space mice.
On the rock?
Yeah.
He gets out, stretches his legs, he pulls one of these.
All right, let's go up to the bluff.
I'm gonna check for space mice on our ship.
I will also
Give
check.
me a life science check. And how do you check for space mice?
Nah, I'm just looking at it like, yep, I don't see any space
You
mice.
guys do one of these? Nah, that's clear, boys.
Alright, let's go in.
I do
Okay.
it. I do it as well for life science. That would be a 12. I'm trying to do more of the scanning because with space mice, I don't care much about the food, but they can choose. They might be able to choose the wires, and that's gonna destroy us later on. Like if we need to do a warp drive, but because that one space mice chewed on the hyperstellic field reactor cord, we could explode.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go and open that shuttle.
See good old lizard murderface in there.
Well, because I assume he's just sort of been with us.
No, you see him in there.
in
Listen,
the
I
shuttle.
didn't want to have to make rolls back here for, oh, is he alive? Is it? So he's just here, it's fine.
Alright, so it's
I
not the
think
one
we
that
leave
we
him.
crashed.
What?
So it's not the one that we crashed, the one that we.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he knows.
He just. Alright, he's just there.
It's easier.
He fast traveled.
Yeah.
What's up, lizard?
So it gives you one.
What if my lizard?
He's asleep.
Cool, man, cool.
I was like,
I don't want to have to play for a guy that's
face. How
acting
did you get in here?
He's asleep.
I was like, well, and also same as what is it? Olaf 1327.
They're asleep. Oh no, he was actually. Remember, he was updating on the ship,
Yeah.
and you still see that bar charging about like this much.
Oh my god!
Like Olaf 1427.
So his body doesn't move, but remember how like there was like
Yeah.
an updating bar on his face?
Yeah.
It's moved from and now it's there. And now it's there. So yes, he's updated that much.
I sort of look at you and say, "Do this a lot?" Because I've never heard of androids having to update for like at all, but especially this long.
I look at the symbol and I'm like,
This is the
and I think the last of the tab like, my god, the poor fool.
Yeah.
He's using the software from times that we androids don't talk about this thing a lot.
okay.
And I kind of
Is it an android thing?
How dare
Do
you?
you need a moment?
I just kind of put like the closest thing to a cloth over his eyes, and I go to Karen. I was like, Karen, look, I know we had this conversation about the tab situation, but please, Karen, I just saw.
I gotta pour one out for my homie.
My comrade over there, he's walking around dead, but he doesn't even know it yet.
So you see Karen's typical snarky attitude has sort of died down a little bit as she's sort of like looking at the helpless, hapless, the doomed body of
Oh no!
of her. Yeah, she sort of looks through the door, the door of the shuttle. Do you allow Hank inside? Or it's like, things helping us. Bam!
Like, alright,
I
come on,
want
Hank.
Hank.
Come on, Hank.
He steps in very nervously into the door. He puts his foot on it and he sort of rubs his foot on the floor. He touches it inside. Wonderment overtakes his face as he steps in. He puts it like his back into like.
Say, Hank, remember when we were talking about alien stuff? He said, oh, I've seen enough aliens to be bored of it.
Why?
Oh, and you and I sort of grabbed the equivalent of his little cheek and I give him a little list like, oh, you little rascal, you're gonna see so many little things. You're also probably have to want to learn common, just. You know how we're talking the language you know because of my magic?
Yeah.
I don't want to keep casting that. It makes it so. Here we'll.
I'll learn whatever it takes.
Yeah, once we get back in orbit, we'll get a.
Your shuttle. So do you contact Vishyok?
Yeah. So as we get the. Sorry.
How long is it gonna take us to get launched and all that stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't know, pilot. I don't know.
Pilot check.
No, I meant like
No problem for an
to
ace
get
pilot.
Wait a
I
minute.
meant to get prepped for launch, get there, and all
I
that
mean,
stuff.
Since he's got the skull of the mightiest of pilots, does he get like a +2 to his
No, it
piloting?
actually hurts him. No, they don't.
And it doesn't work like that. It's
for
not
us-
enchanted.
A shuttlecraft would be like 27.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to see. Yeah, at the most, it would take 10 minutes. Fine.
10 minutes. Okay.
Why-
One more
why is
time, I would try and craft a communicator.
Okay.
Also, as he's prepping, I lead you aside and I say, so one thing that happened is before we got here, we got shanghaied by some pirates and we ended up on Eox for a little bit. And while we were doing that, our friend, I don't know what's going on with that android, I don't know what's going on there, but he pulled a gun out at a spaceport at Eox and we had this harrowing escape where some guy that we met decided to blow up some stuff, and apparently now we're known as criminals. And triple-decker holodeck, she got a reconstructive surgery face different, but I don't want to. So I was wondering if you could make me a mask.
You need a mask.
Yes, because I don't want to get reconstructive surgery.
20 minutes or 10 minutes is not enough
Well,
to
I
make
mean-
a mask.
I mean,
I mean,
it's like,
I can solder some hole. I mean, not solder. I can torch some holes in a piece of metal, but like
I mean,
it's
it's gonna,
really rudimentary.
no, I mean, like, because we got a minute. I mean, not just in 10 minutes, but like in the time that
Oh,
because it's gonna take about.
aside from like when we get someplace where we can
Yeah.
get proper tools. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because there's the shuttle, but also
Yeah.
it's going to be a couple. I think it was like a week or so for space
Give me
travel.
Give me 4 hours and I can craft just about anything
Okay.
that I've encountered before.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember that.
So on the communicator that's on the ship, the A to B communicator that's on there, you see that there is a blinking red light.
Click it.
Okay. You see that there are 4 messages on there, all from Vishyok.
I listened to the very most recent one.
Okay. Hey, so it's been a while. Just go ahead and give me a call when you can, huh? Just kind of waiting here. Had to freeze it like I said in the last message, but anytime you guys can
I
get
just
here.
She's
Okay.
like
Hey.
a cursed popsicle.
Baylor! Give Vishyok a call, he's really low.
All right. I'll use the ship's communication system
Okay.
to contact Vishyok.
Hey! He picks up immediately. hey, so what's going on? I don't mean to rush you, but
Hey, listen.
I'm kinda rushing
we're
you.
back on the. There were complications, but we got you 2 samples of it. And
oh,
yeah, it might be a little stronger than It seems like the samples we got were refined, so it should be a lot stronger than you need.
no, that's really good. That's great, actually. That's good. Are you all ready?
Yeah, we're
I
prepping the
see
shuttle.
I see a guest on my. What the hell is that?
It's a long
It's
story.
a new friend.
We found some.
Friends.
Apparently, we're the first people on this planet. Yeah, so there's a couple of people who were imprisoned here just because they were in this sector. I don't know, they just sat down for some reason because the locals here aren't as advanced, so you know the whole thing where, oh, we got imprisoned by a lesser species because they're scared of aliens. And so we got...
Listen, that sounds great, really, sounds good, but here's the thing. As he closes the doors on the shuttle with you all in it, and the shuttle goes into autopilot and ascends. It's like really quick. Like, you know how like sometimes you just like, you know, turn it on, wait for a second for things to stabilize so it doesn't burn the air around it? He doesn't care. As it's flying up, you see like grass and plant life go like sort of flush away as the force and the heat thrusts off. Small gopher hill catches the flames off to the side, and very quick going up. You have about 10 minutes to have this conversation.
Yeah.
So you guys are really late to this, but luckily she's not dead. Really luckily for you all, I would have marooned you on this planet and I don't know, done worse to you. But let's not get into that. What do you got for me, Obelo? What do you got?
I got you 2 samples and I hold up the vials.
You got information too.
And what does it do and what information?
Well, the
And who are you?
location. You know what? That's not important. I don't.
No,
think.
I feel like you're a friend here since you're working for me, and so it is important because you're
Well,
important.
first and foremost, we don't have a contract. I mean, if you want to agree to pay me, that's totally fine. But right now, I just want to say we know where to get more of this material if it's needed. And there's also a being that uses this pretty regular. You might need that sample. Just in case you do.
Great,
we
I
have
like you.
locations.
You're a friend. Trust me, you're great. I like how I don't have to pay you. You're fabulous. You're wonderful. You, what the heck? Who are you?
I kind of chill out because me and Karen were just having a conversation like, what are we going to do about him? I mean, we can't just leave him like that. Leaving the android. Oh,
So
sorry.
he's just been, I've been watching. He's just been asleep. I'm not going to pay you because that's no to that. But what are you?
I guess I'm the new android around these parts, good sir. And when we get to your ship, I hope to have a good handshake. And like this gentleman over here with information, I'm kind of on the same boat with the whole payment thing.
Okay, two I don't have to pay. What is that?
Okay.
It's the Hank. What is the Hank?
Well, that's his name.
Oh, hello Hank.
He's still, if it's still the same day, then I was like,
Oh,
oh,
what's wrong with Hank?
he doesn't speak common. I've been having
Is that a native? Great. No, you don't have to say anything. I get it. You wanted a native for a little bit of
No, it helped us get off the planet.
Yes, indeed. Get off the planet. Listen, I understand. Get off the planet. And he does the same gesture to you.
I make a wink like, yeah, off the planet.
Gross. Don't be gross. But I understand.
Hey,
But I understand. You needed assistance to get off the planet. I understand completely. By the way, as you said, you should be here soon. Is there anything else that you late boys want? And beautiful woman?
You got any tab?
No. Why would you?
Nobody likes that.
Like it's a hologram. It's like a hologram sort of emits into the ship, and then the hologram is this.
yeah, so Vishak,
Don't listen to their jokes, please, Vishak. We're the only 2 people on your payroll. We're the only ones that matter.
also, yeah, so,
Have you got my messages?
Yeah, I listened to them all.
well, also the reason why we didn't,
I understand.
only reason we didn't listen was because, they nuked us, so that's why we've been a little out of communications, because, you know, EMPs and all that, but also,
They nuked you, so they know you were here.
well, they threw a nuke at a ship, yeah.
Oh, well, as he sort of like does something with some dials and some buttons on his ship, and he presses a small button, and you see like a small light flare up, and then sort of die out.
What die out?
Don't worry about that, guys.
What,
You see it happen a few more times, maybe like a few dozen times.
Yo, Vishak, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
No, I am worried, dude. Come on, don't.
Don't worry about
I know what you're doing. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
You know, we know what you're doing.
What am I doing? Explain to me what I'm doing.
You're gonna blast them.
Baylor,
I'm not blasting them.
Who are you blasting then?
I'll explain all this shit.
Baylor, just what else do we need?
Dude, come on.
Listen, I'm gonna play my full hand. If I was blasting them and you're like, don't blast them, and then you're all mad, What would you do to stop me? I mean, come on.
I could just sort of break these miles and.
You could, but then I could leave you marooned in space.
Yeah, but it sounds like you really
You
need
guys
to quit.
gotta-
Come on, just don't be cool. They think another
Listen,
nation.
I'm
would
not
have-
blasting them, but don't try to act tough on Vishiaka or I'll leave you marooned in space and I'll dump the airlocks.
This cool guy.
You don't want to be tough on Vishiaka, remember?
Alright, just don't be a jerk. Come on, Vishiak, you're cool.
I'm not being a jerk, I'm just saying I'm not blasting them, and you're like, don't, and you're trying to be Mr. Tough Guy, just be cool.
Okay, come on.
Baylor, you need to take it down a few notches, alright?
Thank
Alright.
you.
Anyways, what do we want from Fishiak?
We'd
I
like to get
forgot
paid
what we
and
want.
dropped off near Absalom Station so we can just sort of use the shuttle to
Mm-hmm.
go back to where we need to get to.
Sounds great to me. And you see your ship. You see your ship docking. The massive, like you don't see it until you're close to it. And once you do, your the orifice of it, the light shines through as your shuttle just lands into it. One of the familiar, well, I'm not sure how familiar from now, but one of the more familiar forms approaches you of the small robots, ushers you to Vishiak.
That was a new flavor.
Don't worry, flavor's coming. Yeah, so
Wait, what's flavor?
oh, you'll
You
no.
know.
Ah, stop giving one.
Yeah,
But yeah, so Vishiak is he's waiting on the seat that he always in the seat that he was on before.
Yeah.
He has the special Vishiak hat on.
What about his little guy?
As we get out of the atmosphere and stuff like that, do our phones get like
Yeah.
a
Yes.
bunch of messages like
You get service, all of them from Dorovar's wife.
Well, I mean that was his.
All of them from Dorovar's
Oh, his
wife.
Man.
You see two messages from Chiskatik. You guys don't have phones. Maybe you should get on a T-Mobile plan. I don't know, T-Mobile.
No, but my game is like,
How are my stocks doing?
Wait, how do I not have a phone?
Oh, you didn't have a phone.
Like in
Because
prison.
you're in jail.
What? They gave me all my shit back.
yeah.
Yeah, they.
Hey, well,
Yeah,
turn your phone on.
I go
You
to
see
my.
4 unread messages.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do I see?
One of
well,
them
I'm,
that your phone
well,
hasn't
I'm
been
fired.
paid. Yes, one is you're fired, the other one that your phone hasn't been paid for a while, the other is the gas company, and one of them from an unknown number. Would you like to listen to it?
Yes.
Good morning there, good morning friend. I want you to know that Abadar is smile upon you. Good little friend. All we ask for you today is a
Dilly.
donation of a
What's up, man?
You know this to be the Creflo Dollar of Abadar churches?
Oh, Creflo.
Oh, and I pay attention to really thieving black priests.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
look him up later.
Alright.
While
What's up, my
you
phone?
guys are doing stuff, I'm
What's
gonna,
on your phone?
Yeah.
No messages.
I check my gaming device. Like, can I actually access the internet and like actually play games?
You can, but no messages.
I don't care. Like,
So like how if I lost my phone for like a month, no messages.
if anyone is looking at Joe, his eyes is widening more than a cyborg eye should, because normally cyborg eyes it's kind of like it's Android, cyborg, whatever.
I mean,
Listen, here's the thing.
You're the one that made the distinction earlier.
Here's the thing. Oh yeah, you fucking
Where's
did.
the
Yeah.
proof of that?
Kill him.
there's the proof of that.
Oh
Yeah, you done been bamboozling yourself, boy.
But more or less, I kind of just look up a song, press it, and it's a suddenly.
Alright, so Vishyok ignores you.
Yep.
So, as you're doing that, he just looks at you, looks away. So, before we begin, that I call you thing because I don't know any speak no language.
He doesn't-
Hank is sort of looking
he
for a
doesn't-
second. Hank is sort of looking for a second.
He sees that he's
And
pointing.
he's like, it looks like if you want to do anything that would
Oh,
that you would understand, you can. But hang on a second for a second. Vishyok says it harder.
Oh no.
Hank does this.
Oh my god!
And then, yes, Vishyok just says his words harder, but he says that, which you can all hear normally, if you want to get you showered, I call you thing because I don't know what you got under that, and frankly, I don't care what you have under there. But if you want to get showered, get cleaned, one of my servants can acclimate you, you're fine. Or stay there. Just don't touch anything. And he sort of goes off to the corner that Vishyok sort of genuflects to, or sorry, gesticulates to. So sits down.
Alright. As he's walking, like, hey,
Hank
Has-
doesn't move.
No, like as he's like walking away to go to that.
Yeah,
corner.
he just walks over, so like he doesn't like hear you. He just kind of walks.
No, I'm gonna just sort of cast
Sits
a
down.
share language on him. So he can,
Give me an Arcana check.
let's see, my mysticism. Let's see, that's a good old 23.
Okay. Does it list anything in the spellbook? What would happen if it already knows the language? Like, would you be aware of that?
No, it just says we share the language.
Okay, then he doesn't really acknowledge you at all. He just goes and sits down.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, Vishya. So, here's the samples, like I said. They're probably a lot stronger. Again, sorry it took so long. There were complications.
So, you know that cart that he drove you all on
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
He sort of like, he brings that back over, comes out like a little dock.
So, is
Just sits you
Lilith doing okay? I know you said to freeze her.
Yeah, I did. That was in my second message if you were worded, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll make sure this is taken care of, and I'll understand that you all require transport back to Absalom Station, correct?
Correct.
Is there anything else you require?
Hey you rascals, thank you for watching our video. Click here to subscribe, click here to watch one of our newer videos, and click here if you feel like watching something random. Have a good day.